remember one day during the pandemic. I was 5 months pregnant with our 4th child, where my forum and I have set up a date for a facilitated forum experience. We invited Amir Kefir, a long-standing, widely renowned YPO forum facilitator from Israel. Amir invited us to share our icebreaker question on the most draining and exciting experiences in our lives. In our reflection of which topic to explore, 2 of my brilliant forum ladies, and one is sitting right over there, the beautiful Carmen, and Amir mirrored back to me that it would be time to look deeper into my most draining life experience for a deeper exploration with a concept called family constellation. My heart was racing and my breathing got faster, and I felt heat building up in my body as I knew that I would have to face one of my deepest fears. Tears began to run down my face and my voice was shaking, and it was hard to barely find an appropriate word when I began to reveal how my grandfather, who came from a long-standing family tradition of outstanding classical musicians, a professor for music living in Berlin and Potsdam, chose to become part of the NSDAP, the Nazi regime, and work under the leadership of Goebbels, the Minister for Propaganda. How could I dare to share a virtual room with Amir Kefir and dare to look into his face after everything that part of my ancestors did and were responsible for? During my upbringing, my grandmother, my father, and my aunts repeatedly affirmed that my grandfather was politically illiterate to keep away the shame of the family. While I learned that my grandfather used his position to get passports for 8 Jewish families that he knew to leave Germany for the United States, my family denied to take further responsibility for that time, be it in reflection or let alone in any kind of healing. My father was born in 1936 and experienced the Second World War throughout his childhood without ever fully healing his trauma of the bombings, the starvation, the fleeing, the dying, the destruction, and the family pain. And with that became a severe alcoholic, addicted to cigarettes, and suffered from bipolar disorders until he died in 2015.